There we go. Okay, thank you so much. We keep hearing the minister talk about small businesses, micro businesses being a priority, but as I stated earlier, a recent poll through the BC Chamber of Commerce cites that 49% of small businesses with staff of less than 5 aren't able to qualify for the current programs, CEBA or CERB. I've got an interesting one. It's around qualifying for the Canadian Emergency Bank Account. Right now, there's this bizarre clause that says if you're an entity owned by an individual holding public office, you're not eligible. So this applies to school trustees, municipal councillors, mayors. I've got a mayor in my riding that can't access that needs it now. Was this an oversight? Because clearly the only conflict that would be was whether you would want to sit on a school district board ever again if you can't access these federal programs, because they clearly have no influence over decision making at the federal level.
So if I could take that question with respect to eligibility for the Canada, with the CEBA program, the Canada Emergency Business Account, the eligibility, that exclusion you're referring to is for federal members of parliament. It doesn't pertain
that needs to be clarified on the
entities.
website, because there's people that are not able to do that. They've gone to their lawyers and accountants and they've been advised not to apply based on that in there. So if you could fix that, that would be a really important thing.
We will certainly follow up. Yep.
Thank you very much. Denmark and Poland, they've decided to not give any of their rollout, their emergency rollout to any company that has offices or set up with tax havens around the world. Is this something that you're looking at? Are you going to apply this to the same application here in Canada?
That's something I'd have to take under advisement. And
are you looking at that? I'm just asking, are you currently looking at that right now?
I would have to speak with the Crown agencies that are responsible for the lending decisions on that. So
this needs to be a priority. We need to make sure that Canadian companies and the money stays in Canada. Around credit cards, we know that you were able to work with credit card companies to reduce some of that interest, but they're still 10 points above prime. And I want to know, is the government continuing to work with the banks and the credit card companies so that they're reducing their rates while businesses are closed and have zero revenue? And a lot of them are living off these lines of credit and credit cards.
Unfortunately, that is all the time we have for that round.